everybody, I'm Hanala, and this is a demonstration of puff and pose. All right, so if you don't know, I'm a member of GRASS, and I hold puff and pose classes twice a week. Here's what we do. We always start with a warm-up. All right, so our feet are a little wider than shoulder width, and we take a deep breath, bending our knees, abdominals and shoulders wide. Here we go, reaching it up slowly. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, up on the toes if you can. If you can, then don't. Here we go. Again, inhale. And blow it out. And do it again. And now hands on the hips. And what we're going to do is round our hips. Loosen up the lower back. Taking the hips more to the front than the back, side and front and side. That's it. Spread your collarbones. Relax your neck. Other way. Reverse your circle. Big circles. Loosening up that back. A 4, a 3. Now, hold it center, bend your knees, and little squats. Down and up and down and up. Right. And we're warming up our bodies. We're pushing away negative energy. That's right, we don't need that near us. Push it away. And now one arm at a time. Push, push, push. And now we lunge side to side. Stretching, warming up the body, breathing deeply. Very healthy, anti-aging. And over the head. Up. One straight line. That's it. Now push it to the front again for 4, 3, 2. Now hands press down, down, down. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and now we take our shoulder back slowly behind us, round it. Again, bigger. Breathe. And now we hold it to the side. That way. We're going into our first warrior. High warriors. Not a low one for you high warriors. All right. Your feet are wider than shoulder width. The front knee is bent with the knee over the heel. Not the toe, the heel. Your back foot is angled. The front foot is pointing straight ahead. Now, you turn your hips so you square them to your front leg. Lengthen that torso. Push your belly button into your spine. Drop your shoulders. Get your arms way back behind you. Inhale, arms come up. And now, take that hand behind you and slide it down your back leg. Take another deep breath. Suck your gut in. And now, windmill your arms over. Front hand on the front thigh, other arm straight up. Deep breath. And show the sky your armpit. Turn that chest even more. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, bring it up. All right, we're going to shake it out, and then we're going to take it over to the other side. Again, if you line your feet up like tightrope, like this, you'll fall over. So you want to spread them, baby. And remember, you're making a right angle with that front knee, no less than a right angle. Knee over the heel, back leg straight. Shoot a lot of energy into it. Square your hips to your front knee. Line your body up, shoulders down. Arms go straight out behind you. Suck that butt in, tuck your hips, squeeze your tush, press your feet into the floor evenly. Inhale, arms come up. And then we exhale, that hand comes down your back leg again. And the other arm shoots up And again, open that chest. Take it over. Like that, yeah. Your hands on your thigh. Your back leg is straight. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Belly button pushes in toward your spine. Suck your belly in even more and bring it up. All right. All of us, if you're ever feeling stressed, this is a great way to relieve anxiety quickly. All right. It does something to the brain and the butt. So lift your mood and your behind with squats. So you are pulling your abs in and you're sitting in an invisible chair that's a little too far back behind you. So if you don't know how to do it, watch me. Your feet are under your hips and then you take your butt way back. And then you take your arms way back, like you're about to jump into a pool. It's also called the happy camper. Get that tailbone down another inch. Drop that tailbone another inch. And now, inhale, bringing it up, arms up. And we're going to take it right back down again. Scoot those hips back, knees over the heels. Arms way back behind you, and now bring them up again. Inhale, everybody standing tall, lifting all the way up. Make sure your hips do that little pelvic tilt at the top. All right, here we go, back down. And this time coming right back up. And right back down. And up. And down. One more time. And down. Hold it down. Now you're going to hold it in your little squat. You're going to put your hands in prayer. Get your elbows in between your knees and open your knees and drop your tailbone. If you can't do this, then stay in a high squat just like this and round your tailbone. Or you're down in froggy. Drop that tailbone lower. Take a deep breath. Open those knees. Remember, you always want to work at your own pace and level. Always take a break when you feel like you can't do the proper form. Here we go. Bring it up. All the way on the toes. Stretch it. Exhale down. Round your shoulders back. Big circles. And again, bring your shoulder blades together behind you. Slide them down your spine. Place your head on top of your spine. Lift it like someone's lifting you from the back of your hair. And drop the shoulders. Deep breath. Again. And now we're going to do one of my favorite moves. You're in your high warrior. Remember not to line your feet up or you'll fall over. Okay, tuck your hips. We're going to strengthen our upper back, stretch our chest, and work our arms. Back of the arm, side of the whole arm. And this is great to help prevent shoulder injury. Our rotator cuff, our shoulders, they're the most injured parts of our body. So we're going to prevent that. Stretching and strengthening. Here we go. Keeping your shoulders down, your abs in, your buns firm, works the whole body. You bring your arms forward. So they're kind of like, if you remember Charlie's Angels, okay? Charlie's Angels from the waist up, yoga from the waist down. All right, here we go. Our palms are together, and then one arm bends. The hand stays close to the body like you're skimming it. Your face turns with your hand. So your head follows your hand. You're watching. Watch the hand. But keep both shoulders down. Inhale. You end up in warrior two. Exhale as your palms come together. Let's try that again. Inhale. Blow it out. Again. Keeping the shoulders down, the abs in. Head tall, long neck. And really give yourself that enjoyable exhalation where you blow all the air out so that you can fill your body with fresh oxygen. 2 more times, belly button tight, shoulders down. Last time, here we go. Make it beautiful. Inhale. And blow it all out. All right, shake out your legs. Now you'll notice, if you keep doing this, your whole body will start shaping in a way that surprises you. Because I, myself, never had a body like this until I started doing yoga. In all the years that I taught aerobics, that was me teaching aerobics, never felt this firm or healthy. So here we go. And that was 30 years ago, and I feel better now. Okay, here we go. Squeeze your tush, drop your shoulders. Pull one arm back at a time. You've switched sides. You are keeping your glutes tight. It's as if you are holding a dollar bill between your cheeks. So don't let it drop. Keep those glutes tight together. Your belly button pulled into your spine. Shoulders are down as that arm moves. Your hips do not move, just your shoulders. Again. Keep that knee out. You're using your hamstrings to keep the pressure off the knees and the quadricep muscles, which are in front of the thigh. They're the largest muscles we have. They're pushy, they want to take over. So you have to use your hamstrings to take the pressure off the big quads. One more time. All right, roll your shoulders back. Really cool. All right. Inhale. Blow it out. One more time. Open your legs wide. We're going to go into a side bend. So this foot points straight out. This foot kind of goes a little like that. Your legs are straight, even though you're kind of in warrior. Arms out to the side. Slide your ribs over. And then windmill your arms up. Either hand on the thigh or on the shin, whatever works for you. Now turn your chest toward the ceiling. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and tuck your hips so that you're on one plane and your butt isn't sticking out behind you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that top arm over your ear. It shoots straight out. Breathe. Deeper. Tuck your hips a little more. Suck your belly in. Using your abdominals and your supporting arm. Come back to center. Inhale. Now we're going to switch over to the other side. Reposition your feet so they're not lined up like a tightrope. Alrighty. Then facing front, slide your ribs and take it down, either to the thigh or your shin. Turn your chest toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that arm over your ear. And again, tuck your hips, long neck, deep breath, engaging your abs and your glutes. This is great core work. Your core is your abs and your glutes. And now using your hand and your abdominals, keeping the knees soft, don't lock them. Inhale back up. Shake it out, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Right, you want to do one more set of squats? Sure you do. All right, so we're going to take it down and bring it up. And we're going to take it down and bring it up. Really use those tushy muscles. And up. And this time we're going to do bear hug. Hug, hug, hug. And up. And again, hug. And now open your chest. Get up on your toes if you can. Go back down. And up. And one more time. Cool. All right. Feet together. Tuck your hips. Let's go for that sensation of perfect posture. All right. Tuck in the hips. Belly button to the spine. Shoulders wide and back. Head rests on top of the spine as if it's been dropped there. You require no muscles to hold it there. And now open your arms to the side, palms up. Mountain pose. Tuck your hips even more. Squeeze your abs. Spread your collarbones. Inhale up. Push it down. Do it again. Inhale up. And down. One more time. Keep it down. Palms open to the world. And now tiny little circles if you're okay with it. Just very loose, gentle. Breathing so gently. Turning your head so softly. And go the other way. Relax your jaw, the space between your eyebrows, your tongue, your neck. Head center gently pulls up away from the shoulder, so the opposite way. And then lift up and go the other way again, very gently. And center, inhale up. And let's take it down to the floor, shall we? I'll meet you there. Yep. I need my water, don't I? Okay. Hello there. Okay. So, actually, I should bring you a little closer. And I just wanted to say again, hello everyone, I'm Hanala, and this is Puff and Pose, or Toke and Tone, or if you can come up with a more creative name, let me know. In other words, we medicate, and then we move and we breathe. And you know what happens? At the end, we feel a lot better. We feel stronger and more flexible. And it's great for anti-aging. So if you want to stay green and sober a long time, puff and pose with me. All right, we're going to take it down to the floor now. Yeah. You're always working at your own level, by the way. Like if you feel that something is too hard for you, often I will demonstrate in a chair. If I know that someone's in class who needs to do our exercises in a chair, I will demonstrate how to do that. And I know some people who spin and breathe and do the posture in the upper body as they spin on their bikes, or clean house, dusting while breathing with good posture. So whatever gets you there, join us. It's really healthy. All right, let me tilt this thing down just a bit. Join me on the floor. The first thing we're going to do is get on all fours. So you've got a hand directly under each shoulder and the knee under your hips. And what we're going to do is a wonderful exercise, again, great to do before bed. You round your spine, drop your hips, tuck your head and hips under. And then you reverse it. Tailbone up, head up. Inhale, exhale. So we are working our abdominals because you are using your abs to Pull your body into that round position. You're pushing the floor away, dropping the head, tucking the hips under. And then when you stretch up, your elbows are soft. You're stretching the throat and your tailbone up to the sky. Let's do it again. Inhale. Blow it out. One more time. Now, a wonderful exercise for your back and abs. Your right leg comes out behind you. Now just hold it there. You can stay there, or if you want a bigger challenge, you bring the opposite arm forward. Left arm forward, right leg back. Now stretch as if you're being pulled on both ends. Inhale, those abs come in. Exhale. Push that floor away and rest it down. Smooth your breathing, take a deep breath. Here we go, other side. Left leg back, keep that hip pointed down toward the floor. You don't raise your foot yet, not too high. And then right arm forward. Here we go, the abs are in. Lengthen your body. As you inhale, you extend. Feel that energy. Give your body a lot of oxygen so you can do this. And put it down. All right, sitting back on your heels, child's pose. Anytime you feel tired, you can always take it down to child's pose. Deep breath. Walking your hands to the right, slide your hips to the left, take it down. Deep breath. Crawl your fingers a little more away from your hips. And walk it over to the other side. Hips to the right, arms to the left. So it's like you're crawling your hands toward 11 o'clock and your hips are pushing down toward 5 o'clock. That's if you were lying on a clock. And back to the center. All right, let's bring it forward. And we are going into our first downward facing dog bong. All right, here we go. Our hands are wide apart. And then we curl our toes under. We straighten our legs and our hips come way back. Staying up on the toes, your feet are hip width apart. You are pressing one heel at a time to walk your dog. Press. Feel the stretch through the bottom of your feet. Get those heels way up. Come way up on your toes. Walk it. And now both heels down. Deep breath. Bring your feet closer together. And inhale, bring your right leg way up behind you. This time you can open that hip and get it way up. Breathe. And bring it down. Here we go. Other leg. Swing it up. Inhale. Reach. Really working those arms. Push the floor away. Press your hands evenly into the floor and then exhale, our leg comes down. And then slide it forward into your plank. Try to be straight through the whole body. Then we bend our elbows, we take it down. Relax your thighs and the top of your feet on the floor. Push through your arms. Inhale, take it back to child's pose. Yeah, baby. Inhale. Exhale. Alrighty then. Bring me forward again, this time getting on your elbows. We're going to do a low plank on elbows and toes or on your knees. Either way, keep your butt down. abs in, pushing the floor away. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Take another deep breath and let it go. Relaxing for just a moment, because now we're going to try and grab our feet. Yes. And then lift up. Push your feet into your hands so you're stretching your shoulders. Inhale, knees higher. Hamana. And relax it down. Head on your hands. Take a deep breath. You can just rock side to side. That's nice too. Then stretch your arms forward and feet back. Stretch. Lift them up. Breathe. And let them go. And roll over onto your side, facing me. Hello there. All right, you are resting on your elbow. The elbow is directly underneath the shoulder, so you're using it like scaffolding. You're either going to keep your bottom knee bent or both legs straight as we lift up to work our abs. Here we go. Ready? Don't sink into your shoulder, is all I'm telling you. Stay lifted. As we come up and bring that arm up and over. And you can even lift your leg. You can wiggle your toes. Take a deep breath. And bring it down. Let's go over to the other side. Here we go. Ready? Bend your bottom knee if you're not up to both legs up. Here we go. And hips up. Arm over. Leg up. Breathe. And bring it down, sitting up tall. Open those legs. I'm going to stretch the inner thighs. We work them, we're going to stretch them. So you want to open up as wide as you can without curling your back forward. So sit tall. If this is the most you can do, that's fine. You'll improve if you keep doing this. Arms up, inhale. And bring it down. And take it over to the side. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale other side. Again. I like to inhale as I come up. Exhale as I come over and down. Yeah, baby. One more time each side. And center. Those feet are together now. Look at that, by popular demand. Together again. Toes curl back toward your head. Now look down at your feet. Are your feet sticking out like a V? That means the outer thighs are tight. Get those feet straight up and pull the toes back toward your head. It's almost like you're lifting your heels off the floor. Sit tall, shoulders back, abs in. And now hinging forward from the hips, walking forward. Grab your toes if you can. If not, get a strap or a towel. That's always good. And then when you feel a really good stretch in the back of your legs, just let it go and relax into it. You're still flexing your feet, but your neck and your shoulders are relaxed. Deep breath. Again, deeper. One more deep breath. So good for you. Roll it up a vertebra at a time. All right, we're going to scoop onto our backs and bring our feet right up to our hips. Put heels down. Scratch your nose, fix your hair. Now, the most important thing here is that you keep your heels close to your butt. And you are, let me demonstrate first. You are using your abdominals to pull you down and your glutes and hamstrings to get you up. So we want to get really high, and we want to, because I noticed since I started doing this in this yoga class, I have the little dance here. I always wanted, we used to call it a shiksa dance. It's not something a lot of Jewish women have, but I finally have one. I have two, actually. I have one on each side. So I'm really thrilled, and this is what helped get me there. So you are going to squeeze your glutes as you relax your upper body. You push your heels into the floor. That kind of lifts your hips up. When you're actually doing this, you don't want to turn your head. So just watch me if you don't know how to do it, and then go into it. But keep your head pointed toward the ceiling if your hips are lifted. Now, tuck your hips a little more at the top. Give them an extra little squeeze, because we want to work where I turned my head. We want to work where the hamstrings and the glutes come together, right here. Relax the shoulders, give it that extra tuck, and then the abdominals squeeze you back down a vertebra at a time, really slowly. You can either rest at the bottom or come right back up. All right, here we go, everyone. Taking it down slowly, a vertebra at a time. Squeeze that tush. Now bring it back up again. Give it that extra little squeeze. And then down again. Your feet are flat. You're pushing them into the floor. That's what's helping you lift your hips. You're resting when you need to rest. And for God's sake, relax your neck and your face. Tuck your hips, roll it up, tuck, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yummy. And bring it down. We're going to do it one more time. Tuck and lift. Hold it there. Don't turn your head on alone. And bring it down. Knees to the chest. Hold it right here. Oh, so good. Now with a hand on each knee, we're going to make big leg circles. Round, round. And reverse the other way. And now hold on to your right leg with both arms. Left foot on the floor, left foot slides out. Now, left hand on the right knee, right arm relaxes. You're going to look at that right hand as you pull your knee across your body. And give me 3 deep breaths. Exhale slower than you inhaled. One more time. Exhale twice as long as you inhaled. You want to tuck your hips, take the curve out of your lower back. Bring the knee back up, hold it. Pull the other knee in. Right foot on the floor, slide it out. Right hand on the left knee, right arm relax. Hello hand. Pull the knee across your body. Exhale. Again, tuck your hips to take the curve out of your lower back. The shoulders stay on the floor. 3 deep, slow breaths. Slower. And back to the center. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Open your knees wide. Make big circles with your feet. Reverse your circles. Reverse them again. And again. And now bring your legs straight up if you can. If not, just keep them down here and do a little bicycle. Or keep them straight up and go for a walk on the ceiling. Reverse the blood flow. work the abs. Now, if you want to work your abdominals harder, you take big steps, but make sure that you're only using your abs and not your back. Your back muscles are pressing down into the floor. So you can take your little baby steps, work big ones and work your abs. But like I said, protect your back by relaxing the back and only using abdominals. And then hold both legs straight up, bend your knees, deep breath. Now right foot on the floor, right up at your tush. This is a wonderful hip opening exercise, great to do before bed. The left foot goes on the right thigh. Then you lift your legs up, flex your feet, relax your shoulders. The left arm goes through your legs. Hello, hello. The right arm goes around the right thigh. You clasp your hands. Now you're clasping your right thigh, right? Your left elbow opens your left knee as your hands pull your right thigh toward your chest. And then you press your tailbone to the floor. Keep your feet flexed and breathe. So you want to feel this in the outer right thigh and hip. You want to push your hips evenly away from your shoulders. Don't be all like twisted up on one side. Now open that left knee even more. You want to feel that stretch in your left leg and hip. Left. Did I say right before? You're feeling it everywhere actually. Pull your thigh in even more. Take another huge deep breath. Again, even closer. Pull that thigh in. You tell it what's what. And now both legs come up. Woo. Left foot on the floor. Right foot on the left thigh. Bring it up. Right arm through your legs. Hello. Left hand around. You're clasping your left thigh as you're opening your right knee with your right elbow. Hold it there and relax, relax, relax. I say it 3 times because it's that important. Pull your left thigh in, push your right knee open, feel the stretch in that right thigh and hip. Yeah. Flex your feet a little harder. Breathe. Again, deep breath. One more time. Push your hips away. Bring that thigh in closer. Open your knee more. Yeah. And release both knees into the chest. All right, nice. Right foot on the floor. Slide that leg out. Either hold it here or straighten that left leg up and flex your foot. Hold it right there. Breathe and relax your shoulders and your face, and just know that self-care isn't always easy. First of all, it means you have to be caring about yourself enough to practice self-care. So yoga improves your self-image and your self-esteem. So you're able to take care of yourself more and do more yoga, which increases your self-esteem, which you get the picture. It's a good thing to do for your mind and your body. And it's great for stress relief. And bring those knees in, hug them. Right foot stays up, your left foot's on the floor. And then straighten that left leg out. And then again, optional, you can straighten your right foot and flex it. You want to really feel the stretch in the back of the ankle. So important for health to keep your ankles and your calves strong and flexible. Your whole body depends on them. And when this goes out of whack, guess what happens? Everything can go out of whack. So another reason yoga is so healthy, because it keeps your feet in good shape. Deep breath. And now bending both knees again up into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And say, thank you, you did this. Yay. Good, good, good self-care. And rocking and rolling, bring it all the way up. Good. Any water left? Don't. When you see end of class. Okay, sitting tall. Again, congratulate yourself for doing something very healthy and positive. All right. Because a lot of people are suffering right now, and this is one way we heal. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do it again. Inhale up. Hands in prayer. And again, take this moment to acknowledge that you did this thing. Keep coming back. It works. If you want to stay healthy and flexible and strong, then join me on Wednesdays and Saturdays for Puff and Pose, Toke and Tone. All right, grassmates, thank you so much. Namaste, green and serene and grateful for you.